Good evening. Mahaba. Hola. Bienvenido. How is everyone this evening? Hope you're all doing great. I thought today was Friday because time is just moving really quick now in my golden years. For sure, for sure. But today, super busy. I tried to make this short and I just kept stumbling because I was, anyhow, I said, let me just go and make a quick live. I moved long pieces of uh, two inches wide, 2 inch wide by 8 foot long, the board wood that you would use, like that you put into like your beams. And well, I moved two of those, and I was okay. But then when I went to go move the sheetrock that was behind it, somehow or another, well, it the wood, both pieces hit the sheetrock that was in front of it, and then it leaned and coming towards me, two long, yeah, not like beams. I had to jump to get out of the way, and while I jumped and I backed up, um, I fell and I hit my bump. Oh my God, I hit my bum. Oh boy, yeah. So, and the guys that were helping, they saw it and he came running there. Oh my God, you okay? I was like, yeah, yeah. And I was laughing. It was funny. You had to be there. That would have been great. That would have been, oh my goodness, that would have been a video. Oh my goodness, I would have gotten so many hits on that. Yeah. Thank, thank God that I maintain my health as best as I can and that I keep active and I do my squats to keep, to help with my balance. Because if I didn't have that ability, especially with a bad leg, I'll forget it. Bad leg, bad hip, a bad foot from a fall years ago in snow. I'll forget it. It's just, I'm like, I just jumped. I leapt. I went. I jumped quick, and well, while jumping, I fell on the floor, and I hit the cheek. I hit the cheek. I did, and wow, that was something. And well, now I got a bruise. It's about the size of it's about the size of like a lemon. And oh well, so be it. But people stay fit, try to stay fit, keep moving every single day. Even if you don't leave the house, walk around, like walk, or if you're in an apartment, something, you have to move. You have got to move. Yeah, so well, I hit the concrete pretty good these days lately. I mean, oh my God, I was like, I got up right away. I was, oh, I didn't break nothing. Yeah, ooh. That was wild. That was funny. Boy, that would have been such a video to see because the two long, I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to show the video. I'm going to show, well, not the video. I'm going to show the size of how long this wood is. Oh, God. But, you got to keep going, keep moving. That was funny. I'm glad it's funny because I can laugh about it and not end up in the emergency room again. Oh no, another broken bone. Oh no, here she goes. Holy freaking yeah. Okay, well they're not 8 feet long. Here we go. And I'm almost. I took my mustache off. Well, I burned there. It looks like a sore, but it's not. Okay, hold on. Oh God, these two. All right, they're not 8 feet long. Oh, yeah. All right. So they're 6 foot. They're like 6 foot, 6'7". No, my husband. No, my husband was no. Yeah, he was doing. They're like 6'4". These two, these two, one, then the other domino, and now then this a piece of sheetrock. Oh no, actually it was this wood too, and then the sheetrock. So they all came down. This was over. This was on another side. That was over there. That's got to go to recycle. But yeah, that was funny. Luckily, here I go. It came right here. The board through here, and I jumped. Damn it, that was a good one. Oh well. At least I could tell a story. I'm not in the emergency room this time. That was the last freaking emergency room. Oh, jeez. Trying to keep everything organized. Gotta keep it together. Cause this what to do? What's to do? Anyway, those are free. This man that he got a new van from the guy he works with, and I don't remember, the guy got a new fleet, and he had this. And I was like, yeah, I'll take it for free. You got it. They're supposed to go. You see, they got, like when you had the work trucks, the work vans. Yeah. This has got to all be organized. Doing it. Slow but steady. Okay, energy drink. Oh, okay. Water bar. Can it be in back? Okay, well, that's okay. No drinking driving, but you can. I'm gonna do it here. So. Getting there. Oh, well, there you go. That had me laughing for such a, yeah. I can't show where the bruise is because then, well, just can't do that now, can I? But this is life. This is life. This is stuff you gotta take care of. Do what you can. What you can't do, you don't do. Or you get to it when you can get to it. Just maintaining. But I jumped on here to also include in my video, besides my senior citizenry acrobatic skills of jumping to avoid further broken bones. Yep. Well, we all know what's going on in our current time here. Also, a lot of people are very stressed out, obviously, and I don't even know if this war has been declared yet. We're pending. Right now, I have something else on. But everybody's nerves are pretty rattled, and it looks like it's going to be a go. So we are forked, people. We are forked. Put the fork in us. We are like, we're done. What is going on here? This is so disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. Wow. What's happening is they're going for world domination. That's what the game plan is. They're going for domination. They want to go for a total type of monarchy, type of aristocratic. We're in a fascist regime now, and so this is the goal. And also, too, now they're talking about some other thing that was on the news about some 17-page document about preventing the next election. Really? Okay, so Here's my take on it. Politicians are, there's something going on, and we know what's going on. I'm not going to really get into it any further, but there is a lot going on that is not positive. It's not positive for our country. It's not positive for our country, for the everyday working Joe and Jane. We all see what's happening. We all see these data centers being imposed in regions throughout the country. Utility bills are going higher because of the power source and because of these ongoing conflicts with the most wealthiest people who are running the international world financial market and government. So we have to have an alternative plan. We need an alternative plan. The current people in office that are not doing anything, but they're just co-signing this. You are all useless. You are all useless. You all need to go and take long vacations. Maybe you can all go to Israel. That's cool, you know. Hey, bon voyage. We'll have a nice party for you all, you know. Relocate there. You won't have to worry about your insurance or anything. I mean, you know. And now, this is what's happening. And now, the CoreLogic, CoreCivic, that they own these ICE facilities, and they pay for the pay-for-profit prisons. CoreLogic is in every municipality for everyone's property taxes, everyone's water bills, everyone's home value, everyone's demographic. Do you make the connection, people? CoreCivic and this other company, it's the same. It's the same. And these are the people that they know the values of the homes. They know the demographics. They know who's there. You know, they know it's so, and they're the people that are running the prisons. So what kind of a twisted freaking political world is the United States? Okay? What? Does anyone have an answer? Let's see, what did you say? I'm looking at these messages here. No, these people trip out when you go on live. What did you say? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Listen, I've been taking screenshots and I'm going to be going to I'll be going to the district attorney's office here. Somebody made a threat and they made a reference about a bazooka. They said Granny needs a bazooka to the head. They said that. And I got the screenshot and I got the person's name. Because I obviously talk about political stuff that's happening in our country. And now, you know, this is a global effect that's going on. That's affecting our country. Global effect. Country, you know, dominoes. Man, oof. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. This is the times we're living in. So that company that runs the prison is the same company that oversees the taxes, homeowners' property taxes. It is so sick and twisted. So, and it's like what they did at the Super Bowl. All right, they had Bad Bunny, and they had everybody. They had all the anti-Spanish speaker, anti-Latino, anti-brown people, anti-people of color up in arms, and it was a big rally. So that was a news cycle for a little bit. But yet, Lady Gaga, she's she's a Z, right? She's a Z. She supports Z. Let it be known that any celebrity that is a big box office attraction, any person that is in the media, an attraction that has, followings, and there's media, and they're on the front cover of magazines, big top league magazines, like that are part of the Fortune 500. Well, it's all, they're all part of it. You understand? Because once you're in that, and you're going to accept all that money, you become part. It's part of a cabal. That's what it is. Do people not understand and realize this? Yeah, our world is really, really. So there's bad stuff going on right now. Bad stuff, and it's not good. It's not good. There's a level. There's a level of there's an unstable. We have an unstable economy. There's People are really, really heated. People are overstressed. Now I just saw again another actor is no longer here with us. He passed, or I don't know if he took an unfortunate, dreadful step to do it himself. I don't know. But there's so much going on. There's so much going on. Like, and people connect the dots. Connect the dots. Yeah, just watching all the news and looking at this and seeing it, I was like, okay, so that's the name of that company. Okay, and they're in with BlackRock, and BlackRock has their hands in the New York City, New York State, and every municipality, their pension system. So what? Wow, how is this possible? How is this possible? Oh yeah, let me backpedal. Speaking about the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny, Lady Gaga. Okay, Bad Bunny's his outfit, it was from Zara. Okay, so you see what they do? Do you see what they do? It's like when you have the family member who is like, they're fronting, and then they show up for like the occasion, like to take the picture, and like everything's nice. Oh, nice kissy kissy. Oh, take the picture with the family, and then um then they're doing the crazy stuff, but you take the good with the bad. But now we, as the American people, as our society, they're doing the same thing. Like, it's like, okay, they're showing something good, something positive, to show the pride in Latino, like to try and make themselves like look good, so that they get all the extra views, because they know what's going on in our country, in the world. So they use celebrities as pawns for themselves, to make themselves look good, to get some support, but then to get a lot of support from Latinos and Black community, and even from people who are non-minority, embracing different cultures. But then you have the controversy. But it's all intentional. Do you see? It's all intentional. Yeah, we live. We're in the matrix, people. We have been in the matrix, and it's been a long process to get here. Well, as far as the timeline goes, but now we are there. We are there. We are there. The man, the Ellison, he owns the health insurance, and there's like billions of people that are affiliated with the plan that he owns. Yeah, so it's yeah, definitely people pay attention, right? Now, I haven't put the news on because I've been having just what YouTube. I got to see if there's anything going on now with Iran. It's devastating. It's terrible. Iran news. What's happening? Okay, 9 hours ago. Love not to attack Iran. Yeah, it's going to be the prelude of. I feel that Israel will attack Iran. Iran will retaliate, and there's already boots on the ground. They've been doing all these drills, rattle tattle, rattle battle, and yeah, because the industrial war complex doesn't have enough billions. And, there haven't been enough young service members, that have sacrificed their lives for the industrial war complex. There hasn't been enough. Let's just have more, casualties of war, collateral damage. So more men, young men and women will now be injured and come back, or either come back in a box, or come back just in ashes, their remains, or come home and then be permanently disabled, whether mentally from the trauma and stress, and the human guinea pigs that they use military members for, because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. The same way that they say they don't want, the pro-life. Oh, life is precious. What about the lives of the Palestinians? What about the lives of the people in the Congo? What about the lives of the migrants, all the children that are now that have been disappeared, that are now going to be trafficked? What about the lives of all of these children? So that's pro-life, isn't that? But as long as the collateral damage is made for the end result, spoils go to the victor, right? The spoils go to the victor. And in this situation, that's a mindset that is currently and has been part of the United States and the United Kingdom. It's like you people got the mindset like you're Christopher Columbus and the Queen of Spain, and say, listen, go over there, find what you can get, and round everybody up. We're going to take that bitch over, you know? Yeah, so this is what's been happening. This is what's been happening. Because supposedly, in the evangelical, the scam artist religiosity of Christianity, 3,000 years ago, yeah, that's our land. You're going by a friggin' book that's been written how many times? No, no, no. Well, we're at a civil war. We're at a financial war, environmental war, healthcare war. Yeah. When's the change going to happen? When is the change going to happen? After we become controlled by like you. It's sick. It's sick. No, this cannot continue. This cannot go on. This cannot go on. And the goal is to, well, collateral damage and the industrial war machine. So I hope that the people that finally realize it and waken up, that have woken up, well, they stay woke. Like it's a word that they hate to say, like our Mr. President. Oh, they're woke. This is why they're so against it. They want everybody to be like a robot. And okay, well, you saw, you gotta save America. We gotta save America, and now we're gonna take over all of the Middle East, which was never the Middle East. It was Asia, Middle East, crazy East Asia. But people that support a person who speaks on matters that are totally convoluted on so many different levels and aspects of what they're saying, and they just believe it, and they just believe it, and they believe it because it's what they want to believe. Because you have to make, in politics, you have to make the enemy, right? The enemy is the minority. The enemy is the minority. And the enemy was always the minority. Now it's the migrant. It's the migrant, right? Everyone, I hope you are okay. I hope you're safe. I hope you've eaten. I hope you're hydrated. Hope you're taking care of your health. But we're in for we're in deep now. It's going to just keep getting, it's going to keep going until some drastic change is going to happen. So much for not being a president of war. So much for not being a president of war. Wow. Anyway, everybody, stay safe. And, we can thank our screwed up government, our screwed up laws, our screwed up policies. We can, in the media, how the coverage, what happens is when there are lies being told, things that are said that are non-truths, and no one opposes and questions, well, wait a second, and then you allow that to continue. So it's basically, it's the boy who called wolf, and they allow that boy who called wolf to continue, and that boy who called wolf can be a girl who called wolf, because it's both people on the parties. And it's not only Republicans, it's Democrats too. So, yeah. This is this is a sick, twisted, we live in a very sick, twisted government society that is really, this point in history is screwing the American people and screwing the globe. And it's all for world domination. And people, these other politicians are just, they're sitting, twiddling their thumbs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, people, look out for one another. I've been saying it for a while. We're gonna be going through some changes, and well, we got those changes, and the changes they're not doing anything for us but making us struggle and making us have hardships, making us have financial hardships. And that is an overwhelmingly very, very big disappointment. I mean, big disappointment. And well, the polls are evident of the disappointment that is felt amongst fellow Americans. Everyone have a good night. Look out for one another. Do the right thing by people. Like you're being watched, because you are. If you like what I have to say, follow my channel. If you don't, you don't. And that's all right by me. Have a good one. Bye.